Disclaimer, if you are triggered by divination, astrology, tarot, and worldly discussions, this channel is not for you.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another trending topic reading. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Hi, my name is Bianca, and welcome to Wisdom and Light, where we do trending topic readings like this one. We also do horoscope readings and astro readings and whatever that's going on in the cosmos. Shout out to all of you that are new to the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Hi, and this is going to be the political reading. Who will win the presidency? Ooh, okay. I have been stalling on this reading. I have been dragging my feet because, well, I have to be honest, I have been very detached from politics and everything that's going on, but we do talk about a few of those topics on this channel. I do world prediction readings, political readings when necessary, and I try to remain as neutral as possible even when I do them, okay? But that being said, this election, I've said this in the world prediction reading, history is going to be made. I strongly feel that. I believe that. I feel what we're about to see is something that we've never seen before. I feel that we're going to be talking about this. I feel that this is what our children, when they go to high school, they're going to be talking about the pandemic in 2020, and they're going to talk about the elections of 2024. All right. So let's start off with the disclaimer. I need to just be very crystal clear here. These readings are done for entertainment purposes only, right? I need to make that very, very clear. You do not have to believe in anything that I am saying in this reading. Why? Because it's just a reading. So grab what resonates and throw out what doesn't, all right? That's really it. You guys can have your opinions. I deeply respect your opinion, but please be kind in the comment section. We can all agree to disagree. All right. I am not here to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. I'm just going to be doing a reading on what I am seeing. And that's that. So thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you're excited. And shout out to all of you that has booked the reading with me. If you are seeing this now, I only have the last week of October available before I take off for the rest of the year. Only email audio readings will be available to book with me, but I only have the 29th, the 30th, and November 1st available for phone call reading. So if you would like to book, now is the time to do it, because I'm going to be not here to do phone call readings in November. So just keep that in mind. I will only have email audio readings available if you really need a reading. All right. Well, I'm sure you guys have been seeing the rallies. You guys have been seeing Beyonce, the rallies, Kamala Harris. I'm going to say her name correctly because I do not want to be disrespectful. I've been saying her name wrong all of this time and I had no idea, so my apologies. Her name is Kamala Harris, Vice President Kamala Harris. It's not Kamala, it's Kamala. And I will do my due diligence to make sure that I say her name properly. Very respectful over here, okay? Alrighty. Show me the election. 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 What the fuck? Excuse my language, but what is this? I may have to get my pendulum for this, because what am I seeing here? Alrighty, say hello to my sister's pendulum. Their name is Day. She named them Day because this pendulum is supposed to be non-binary, so that's why their name is Day, D-A-Y. So I'm going to be using this pendulum. This is the most bizarre reading that I've ever seen because it's not showing me who's going to win. It's showing me, especially with the Two of Wands, Four of Cups, Eight of Cups, Ten of Swords, the Moon, there's either going to be a tie, which again, history is going to be made. There's either going to be a tie or all of the votes are not going to get in time yet. I don't even feel like we're going to know. I'm not seeing that we're going to know who's going to be the winner the day of on November 6th. This election may extend a following day, which is going to send this country into a little bit of unrest and some chaos because this has never happened before. This has never happened before. It's very close. 10 of Cups, 2 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Some of the votes are not going to go in on time. And there could be some tampering with the votes here. 7 of Swords, there could be some tampering with the votes. So they may have to recount. 10 of Swords, the Emperor reverse, the Fool, the 6 of Wands. Both of them are going to win in their own way because Trump has a lot of support on his side, but so does Vice President Kamala. President Donald Trump has a good footing here, but so does Kamala Harris. You can't just flip a coin and choose who the president's going to be. It has to be who has more votes than the other, but it's looking like a tie. Therefore, there's not really going to be an answer right away. 6 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. We're not going to get an answer on the election day. We're not going to get a clear answer on the election day. See, 10 of Wands. We're not going to get an answer right away. I feel like that's why I haven't been able to see it. I haven't been able to see who's going to win because it's a tie. It's a tie. All right. I will leave to ask who will do what with the pendulum towards the end of the reading, but it's looking like a tie. 10 of Cups is us. 10 of Cups is all of us coming together to see what is about to happen. The 2 of Wands is talking about how passionate we are on each side. All of us believe in our presidential candidate. All of us have a reason as to why we are voting for the candidate that we're voting for. So it's showing that there's a lot of division in this country, but it's showing a lot of love and passion for each candidate right now. That is what I'm seeing. 4 of Cups is actually the votes that are flowing in. 4 of Cups is the votes that's flowing in. We're all in this space of thinking very deeply, but it's also talking about us, the community, us, the people. We're watching how they don't really have a clear answer as to what is about to happen. So how we used to do things, what we are used to seeing, that has to get abandoned. That has to be put in the back burner because the fact that we don't know who's going to win because there's a tie, 8 of Cups, we have to abandon how we have done things and introduce a new way of doing it. This is going to cause an unrest because people will feel like, no, you're only doing this because you don't want Trump to win. I keep hearing that. You don't want Trump to win. You don't want Trump to win. You don't want Trump to win. So there's going to be a lot of anger and there's going to be a lot of propaganda and people saying that the election is being rigged. They're going to say that very loudly, the election is being rigged because they know who actually won. The Emperor reverse is actually Donald Trump and the 10 of Swords is right here. So they're going to feel, people that support Trump are going to feel that they're trying to take the election away from him once again. Like they feel like they've done it before, they're trying to do it again. They feel like they're stalling on who's actually winning. They feel like all of the votes didn't go in. All of this is a lie. All of this is a lie. So this could create civil unrest. What's concerning about this reading is all of the emotion here, all of the passion here. It's not like back in the day where we're just going to vote for who we want and whoever wins wins. This feels deeper than choosing a president. This feels like if we don't choose this president, we're all going to be doomed. If this person wins, we're doomed. If that person wins, we're doomed. It really feels like all or nothing, and people are very scared right now. So that's why there's going to be a lot of unrest. Because what do you mean you don't have an answer? You're just doing this because you don't want this person to win. So a lot of people are going to feel like this is being stolen from Trump once again. A lot of people are going to feel that way because it's such a close race. And whatever that they are going to call to decide who's going to win is a risk in itself. And then we have Six of Swords reversed, and then we also have the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles. They may have to lean on the electoral votes more than the popular vote. And that could also cause a huge debate as well. And it also feels like certain states are not going to bring their votes in on time. So we're not really going to know who wins right away. We're not going to know who wins for sure. I just see a lot of fear and a lot of people being passionate. I also see a lot of people fleeing the United States, people leaving. And that makes sense because I was trying to book a flight because y'all know I like to be out and about traveling. And when I tell you the prices are astronomically very expensive for places that are normally $150, $200 round trip ticket, it's crazy expensive now because people have the same idea. It could also be because Thanksgiving is coming, Christmas is coming, so people are buying their tickets now. Airports know that, so they're raising up the price. But even places that never really get a lot of attention that I was eyeing 6 months ago, the prices are astronomically crazy as of right now. A lot of people are either leaving the country before the election or they're going to try to leave during the election. So if you're trying to book flights, now was the time to do it. Now was the time to kind of get that in order. Seven of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. This has never happened before. And I really feel like our leaders, the government is going to kind of be scrambling like, what are we going to do? How are we going to decide this? Because if we go about it this way, they're going to think that we're trying to rig it. If we go about it that way, they're going to say that it's unconstitutional and it's not fair. And there's truth in everything that will be said about how an answer is not set in stone right away. So it's not going to be where we know who's going to win by November 6th. It feels we'll know a little bit after that, is what I'm picking up on. That is eerie. Okay. So I want to pull on Donald Trump. Let's focus on Donald Trump for the reading. Let's focus on Donald Trump. Donald Trump, he's showing up as the Ten of Cups. He loves the support that he's receiving. You guys saw his rallies, and was that a comedian or a spokesperson? Who was that was speaking against Puerto Ricans like that? Who was that? That was interesting. If you're Puerto Rican, please let me know how you felt about all of that. If you guys don't know, this speaker or this comedian, I don't think it was maybe the best time to have a comedian joke like that while you're running for president, Donald Trump, but he got on the podium and he just basically started telling his jokes. That comedian getting on that podium and spewing all of those jokes, I have to believe that it was a prank. I want to believe that it's a prank, because why would you say jokes like that in the climate that we're in? This election has everyone so divided. And if the Republicans want to win this race, this was not a good move. Hence why I'm over here thinking this has to be a prank. There's no way that they allowed this. This had to be a prank. This had to be, maybe he snuck in and he just started saying all of that. Because I can't wrap my head around this being acceptable. But you know what? If he was really supposed to be there, if it was for jokes and hee and ha, then I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't look good. And this, I don't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican, but if we're really going to talk about it, that wasn't the smartest move during the height of this election, personally. And you can be a Republican and say, you know what, that wasn't really good. Was that a prank? Was this a hoax? What is that? And if I'm Puerto Rican, I'm insulted, personally. But then again, I'm Haitian and I've been insulted this year, so I mean, hey, shit. The times that we're in, right? But yeah, I don't really know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it was a prank, or he really got up there and said what he said and it is what it is? How do you feel about it? I really just want to know your opinion on it. This is not even about me being on one side or the other. This is just about right is right and wrong is wrong. Why would you go up there and say stuff like that during a presidential election when he needs votes? And all this did was pissed off a whole island. Done pissed off 2 islands, actually. Haiti and Puerto Rico. Ciao. But shout out to all of the Puerto Ricans out there, because I have experienced so much love. And just, I've met a lot of amazing Puerto Rican people. So I don't know. I felt, that was just a little bit, not a good moment for Trump. I don't feel like that helped him. But let's look at Donald Trump's point of view. So Donald Trump doesn't trust the Democrats, and he doesn't trust Kamala, and he doesn't trust people that are, he doesn't trust this election. He feels like they're doing everything that they can to make sure that he doesn't win. So he feels like, because we have the devil card, 3 of Wands, the moon, he feels like something's about to happen. He feels it. He feels like something's about to happen. And let me tell you something. When this happens, he's going to be very loud and he's going to speak his mind about how all of this is not making sense and how everything is unorganized. He's going to be very loud about this. And he's, ooh. Show me Donald Trump. He feels like he's being sabotaged. He feels like he's being sabotaged. Is he being sabotaged? He feels like he's being sabotaged. And he feels like they're going to put a halt on counting because they're trying to sabotage him. And he's going to say, you guys see what they're doing in plain sight? Do you guys see how they're doing this, this, and this? He's very angry. So they're about to, the reading is saying that it could lean to Kamala. But because all of the votes are not going to be counted in on time, he feels like it's being rigged. The Tower, the King of Pentacles reverse. The King of Pentacles reverse can talk about sneaky, shisty, bad businessman. Things not going as planned. I thought this was going to happen. This isn't fair. And the Death card also. Trump needs to be careful because something could end up getting exposed about him regarding his business dealings of the past. We're going to be hearing breaking news surrounding Donald Trump that could affect his run, that could affect the election. And he feels like it's sabotage. He feels like all of this is happening because they don't want me to win. Now we're a tie. How convenient that this comes out. How convenient that the Dems are doing this and they're doing that. And people are going to side with him. People are going to believe it because we're going to see, okay, this isn't really making any sense. What do you mean you guys don't know? Ooh. There's going to have to be police officers and government official by the polls because there could be violence or fighting. Something's going to happen in certain parts of the country where people are voting because there's going to be a lot of unrest. If you guys can vote early, please vote early. Please vote early. Please vote early. I do not advise for anyone to vote on November 6th. Please vote early. Please vote early. I'm going to say it one more time. Please go vote early. This is vote early and stay put or stay in a safe space for at least a week. From November 6th through November 12th, stay put if you can. That's what I would highly recommend. Alrighty. Will Donald Trump win the presidential race? King of Wands reverse, Four of Pentacles reverse, the Lovers reverse. Does Donald Trump is a Gemini. Donald Trump is a Gemini. If this was the Lovers upright, I would say that he has more on his side, but the Lovers reverse speaks about choices. It's not showing me if he's winning or not. It's showing me that there is so much division and it's not clear on who. Nine of Cups reverse. It's not looking clear for Donald Trump that he's going to win. It's not looking clear that he's going to win. See? It's not looking clear. He's going to feel like something's going on that's making this not be a fair election. A card just fell on the floor. Ten of Swords. It's not looking good for Donald Trump in my reading so far. Remember, energy is subjected to change. Five of Cups. It's not looking good for Donald Trump, and that is what I'm seeing here. Oh, this is heavy. It's not even about him maybe going through a loss. It's more about what will come after the fact. So again, guys, stay in your house from November 6th through November 12th. Leave the house if you got to go to work or the grocery store or pick up your kids, but other than that, stay in the house. Stay in the house. Unless you absolutely have to run that errand and get to that. Please don't be in large crowds. Just stay put. It feels like a tie, and it feels like it's not leaning in his favor a little bit. So there's going to be a lot of anger and commotion saying that it's not being done properly. We have to look at Vice President Kamala's spread before we come to the conclusion and then use my pendulum. So just work with me, guys. This is the most chaotic reading I've ever done. This is more chaotic than when Biden and Trump were going at it. Okay. Now show me. So now we're going to look at Vice President Kamala Harris. I'm cutting the deck. Cutting the deck just to remove Trump's energy. Give this video a thumbs up if you are enjoying this reading. I need a drink. Simply a glass of wine. I'm not really a drinker, but a glass of wine will do because this is a mess. I'd rather be at a Beyonce dance party. I'd rather be at a Beyonce dance party than this. This is crazy. Like, America, get it together. They are laughing at us. Everyone is laughing at us. UK, Canada, you're laughing at us. I understand. Show me Vice President Kamala Harris. Show me Vice President Kamala Harris. Okay, her energy feels a little bit more calm. Nervous, but calm. Ace of Swords reverse, Knight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Show me Kamala Harris. An astrologer that I look up to, he said if Kamala Harris is a Gemini rising, then she has a high possibility of winning this election. That's only if she's a Gemini rising. And we don't know if Kamala Harris is a Gemini rising because we don't really have the time of her birth. So some people have suspected that she's definitely a Gemini rising. Even though he's a Gemini sun, Trump is a Leo rising. So, and right now it's favoring Gemini rising placements as of right now. But again, that's just astrological talk. Let's look at what the cards have to say. You see how it's unclear for Kamala as well? Nine of Pentacles, no, Nine of Cups reversed. See? Something's not right. Something is not right. But then I got the Justice card in the center. Something's not right. Yeah, something's not right. Eight of Cups, Five of Swords, the Devil. Eight of Wands, the Tower. Ace of Wands reversed, the Knight of Wands upright, the Knight of Swords reversed, the Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Wands can talk about passion. Knight of Wands can also talk about passion. There could be some type of, there could be some unrest within the country. This doesn't feel like an election where she can just come out openly. Like, this feels like if whoever wins, it would be advised if they can say their speech virtually, not in front of people in the public. It's just not safe for that right now. She's observing and noticing that there's so much division in the country. She's seeing that because it's a tie or it's such a close race, people are getting frustrated. People are getting tired. The Knight of Swords can talk about delays because Knight of Swords is the quickest knight in the minor arcana. It's the fastest knight, but it's reversed. Knight of Wands can talk about a knight that does not think before he reacts to things. So we can expect to see some type of instability, some type of violence, especially with the Eight of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Tower and the Devil card with the Eight of Wands. And she's observing that there's so much chaos because there's not a clear answer on who's going to win, which is causing a lot of anxiety. So she is on the side of, let's figure out who wins what and let's just wait. She's willing to be patient, but she understands that this has never happened before. The Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Seven of Wands reverse, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Cups reverse, Seven of Swords. She's not going to like that she's being spoken about as if she's doing something to cause this. And she feels like propaganda or lies are being spread to make it seem like she's causing this. And she doesn't like that. She doesn't feel that it's fair. Now, yeah, this is showing me they're not going to know who's going to win the election. Yeah, see, Three of Swords reverse. And the Empress. Yeah, anxiety. She doesn't know. So we're not going to get a clear answer. So that's her perspective. People are going to believe that she's the reason why this is happening, or that the Democrats are slowing things down on purpose. And she's not going to like that there's so much chaos that is taking away from the election itself. Because I just see, it feels like 2020, to be honest with you. And it's people that are very passionate that they don't want either side to win, and they're clashing. So now people have to get involved. It just does not feel like our normal election. And she doesn't like that. She doesn't like that this is happening. She doesn't like that there's so much fear mongering. She does not like this. She feels like it's not fair. She feels like it's unjust. She feels like it's bringing out the worst in people. Like, I'm not making this up. So there's no answer. So I want to see, based on the cards, will Kamala Harris win? That's another indecision with the Two of Pentacles juggling. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Will she win this election? The Justice card. Will she win this election? The Justice card. Will she win this election? Will she win this election? Ace of Cups. Will she win this election? The World. Will she win this election? The Knight. The Page of Swords. Will she win this election? The Fool. Will she win this election? It's a tie, Two of Swords, but will she have the votes? I feel like she's going to win the popular vote. She's going to win the popular vote. She's going to win the popular vote. Will she win the election? Will she win the election? The energy is a little bit more favorable for Vice President Kamala Harris, but it's still up in the air. It's more favorable for her side though. The Lovers, which is a Gemini card, it's more leaning on her side from what I'm seeing. But remember, this reading is so topsy-turvy. This reading is so wishy-washy. It can definitely change. It's leaning more on her side. But that's why Trump is going to be raving and ranting about it, because he's going to feel like they're doing stuff to make sure that she gets this favorable outcome, because it is leaning on her side more than it is Trump's. But that's why Trump's going to react, because there's a tie or there's a standstill. And there's only a tie because all of the votes will not get in on time. So now the moment of truth, we're going to get my trusty pendulum. When she spins in a circle, that is a no. Or when they spin in a circle, that is a no. When they go back and forth, that is a yes. And when it goes sideways, that is a maybe. Okay? So let's use the pendulum, and then we're going to end off this reading. This was very, 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 very stressful for me, but I did have fun doing this reading. And now, moment of truth. The pendulum. All right, so you see my finger right here. I am not doing this to it. I am keeping it still and steady. Okay, keeping it still and steady. The camera might not focus. Will there be a tie? Yes. Will we know who will be the winner on November 6th? No. Will there be a tie? Yes. Will Trump win? No. Will Kamala win? It's swinging sideways for Kamala. It's swinging sideways for Kamala. Will Trump win? It's a shaky no for Trump. Will there be civil unrest? Yes. Will the election extend another day? Yes. Will Trump be angry? It's a hard yes. Will Kamala win? It's swinging sideways. Will Trump win? No. Will it be a tie at first? Yes. And that is the reading. Leave a comment down below. Sit with that, if you will. I'm gonna go pour myself a glass of wine. and do my phone call readings. Feel free to book whatever I have left for the month of October. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'll be reading. Mwah. Bye, guys.